So before we tackle this problem, finding the value of k that makes this trinomial a perfect square trinomial, let's just review what a perfect square trinomial looks like. If the leading coefficient is 1, then if we take half of this coefficient right here and square it, we'll get the constant term. And that means this can be written as x plus 5 quantity squared. Again, half of this coefficient is -4. -4 squared is 16. That means this can be written as x minus 4, the quantity squared. So what goes here? Take half of the -12. It's -6. -6 squared is 36. That means this perfect square trinomial can be written as a binomial squared, x minus 6, the quantity squared. And finally, what goes here to make this a perfect square trinomial? That step is called completing the square. Half of 100 is 50. 50 squared, 2,500. Which means this can be written as x plus 50. Quantity squared. Okay, so in order for this to be a perfect square trinomial, we have to be able to take half of that k plus 7, which would look like this. There's half of k plus 7. If we square that, we should get the constant term, which is represented by the algebraic expression 7k plus 1. Okay. So that's what we've got here. We have to solve that equation for k. If it was me, I'd probably square the numerator. Square the denominator. Multiply both sides by 4. I get 28k plus 4 over here. I'm realizing I'm going to end up with a quadratic equation. So I'll set it equal to 0. And make a decision whether I can solve this by factoring or whether I need the quadratic formula. I can see pretty quickly that this factors into k minus 5 times k minus 9. So the values of k that make this a perfect square trinomial are k equal 5 or k equal 9. Just for the heck of it, let's check the 5. I'll have x squared. I put 5 in for k. I've got 12x. I put 5 in for k here. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 1 is 36. And that's very similar to this one that had the minus 12x. Okay, I'll leave it to you to check k equals 9, but it does give you a perfect square trinomial also. There you go. Hope that helped. If you have any questions, post a comment.